Honorable Vice President of India, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu ji, Honorable Governor of Kerala, Shri Arif Mohammad Khan ji, the Minister for Finance, Minister for Industries, in the Government of Kerala, Shri P. Rajiv, Shri Thomas Charikadan, Honorable Member of Parliament, Lok Sabha, High Be Eden, Honorable Member of Parliament, Advocate M. Anil Kumar, Mayor of Kochi Municipal Corporation, Shri Nihar N. Jambusaria, Honorable President of ICAI, Shri M.A. Yusuf Ali, CMD, Lulu Group International, Shri Babu Abraham Kallivail, Central Council Member and Chairman, PDC Committee of ICAI, Ranjit R. Warrior, Chairman, Ernakulam Branch of ICAI, other dignitaries on and off the dais, the members and the citizens of Cochin and the other parts of Kerala and outside Kerala who have gathered here on the occasion of the foundation laying ceremony of the ICAI Bhavan by the hands of the Honorable Vice President. Namaskaram to all of you. Friends, it gives me immense pleasure to be amongst you all on the occasion of this event organized by the Professional Development Committee and hosted by the Ernakulam branch of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India on the occasion of the laying of the foundation stone for the ICAI Bhavan. I'm extremely happy to know that ICAI has completed 72 years of its glorious journey this year, which is full of milestones in the service of the nation and the society. The Ernakulam branch of ICAI, set up on December 1st, 1967, is the largest branch in Kerala and the third largest in South India. My compliments to the team who worked behind this much needed initiative. Chartered accountants are not only the backbone of the Indian financial system, but are also an institution of public trust, besides being conscience keepers of the economy. Chartered accountants are indeed key pillars in the growth history of emerging India. This emerging India is now becoming a driving force for global growth. ICAI has contributed immensely in the field of education, professional development, maintenance of high accounting, auditing and ethical standards in furtherance of the profession of chartered accountants, which is recognized globally. The Government of India recognizes the role of chartered accountants in national development, and in that context has been encouraging the ICAI to enter into agreements and tie-ups with their counterparts in various other countries of the world. And very recently, the Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has recently approved the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India and the Chamber of Auditors of the Republic of Azerbaijan. Such measures are aimed at establishing the mutual cooperation in the areas of member management, professional ethics, technical research, CPD, professional accountancy training, audit quality monitoring, advancement of accounting knowledge, professional and intellectual development, etc. In an era that is characterized by the operation of transnational businesses and seamless trade across frontiers, the demand for chartered accountancy professionals with a global mindset has catapulted to newer horizons. Friends, the last 2 years have been very difficult and adverse times for all of us. COVID pandemic was in full fury. There were already global demands of our pharmaceutical and medical capabilities. If the country could meet them, it was largely due to the extraordinary ramp-up of our COVID-related capabilities. We are all cognizant of the low fatality rates and the high recovery rates that resulted from the Prime Minister's leadership and the government's focused efforts. Friends, despite the hurdles posed by the COVID pandemic, on many parameters, the Indian economy looked better than pre-COVID times. India leads the world startups with over 70 unicorns crossing the value of $1 billion US. Today, the growth rate of our economy is more than 8%. Record foreign investment has come to India. Our forex reserves have reached record levels. Old records have also been surpassed in the GST collection. We have also set new records in the matter of exports, especially in agriculture. In 2021, transaction of more than 70 lakh crore rupees was done on UPI. More than 50,000 startups are working in India. Out of this, 10,000 have come up in the last 6 months. India has kept an ambitious target of $400 billion US for India's merchandise export. And I'm happy to say to you that till November 2021, we have achieved 65.89% of that target of $400 billion US. The economy has started showing the sign of recovery from the COVID, with the GDP growth rebounding to 8.4% in the second quarter of this current financial year. Several high-frequency indicators like e-way bills, rail freight, port traffic, GST collections and power consumption has demonstrated a V-shaped economy. To provide policy stability during the pandemic period, foreign trade policy 2015 to 2020 was extended for the year 21-22. National logistics policy has been developed to match global standards in logistics efficiency and integrate with global supply chains. The Prime Minister Gati Shakti National Master Plan was initiated during this period to integrate individual interventions of various ministries and departments with a national perspective. It helps with IT-enabled or map-based approach to planning, operations and monitoring of projects. The business community and the industry is well aware of the policy consistency of the government. The Narendra Modi government is striving to give impetus to economic progress of the country and is focusing on reducing the compliance burden. Government is firmly committed to take initiatives to boost economic progress of the country. The Prime Minister has been interacting with CEOs of companies from various sectors of industry on a regular basis and is open to seeking any suggestions on areas where undue compliances need to be removed. Friends, the Chartered Accountant community has a vital role in India's progress. Let me take this opportunity to urge the Chartered Accountants to keep the focus on excellence so that Indian firms emerge as one of the best globally. As illustrated by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in an ICI event in 2017, he invited the Chartered Accountants to join the mainstream of nation building. He urged the Chartered Accountants to think about the goals that they can set for their profession in 2022, the 75th anniversary, the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav year of India's independence. Let Indian firms become global leaders in this remarkable profession and work towards creating the top global auditing firms in the world. Congratulations to all of you.